What's up, homies? Welcome to another episode on the channel, and we're going to be talking about some very serious topics today, guys. We are going to be talking about lies, secrets, and a lot of suspense. In this video, I will be talking about the most illegal places you or I or no one else cannot go and visit. And I hope you're ready for this one because it's about to be a bumpy ride. First and foremost, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if it's not done yet already. And if you have any kind of experience or stories that you know or that you heard somewhere about one of these locations, please let me know down in the comments below. Now, from all of the places in the US, some places are actually illegal to visit because of many factors. Those factors can be political, environmental, governmental, many factors, and throughout this video I'm gonna show you some of the most secluded areas you can now go to, and hopefully this video doesn't pop up. For our first place, we got Fort Knox. Ever heard something being described as Fort Knox? Well, that's because Fort Knox is actually one of the most unpenetrable locations in the whole world. It is a heavily secured vault building in Fort Knox, Kentucky, south of Louisville, a city known for Derby and bourbon. Spanning almost 110,000 square feet, the United States Army installation straddles 3 counties, Meade, Hardin, and Bullitt, in northern Kentucky, and is home to 147.3 million ounces of gold. Damn, that's a lot of gold. That is about half of the US Treasury stash. For obvious reasons, the site is closed off to the public and highly secured. Can you imagine all that gold sitting there? I mean, 146 million ounces of gold, and you're telling me that that is just half of what's in there? Oh, absolutely crazy. Plus, I am 100% sure that there must be way more than that. The numbers are not going to be always factual, to the dime or to the ounce exactly. So when they tell you 147 million ounces, that's the minimum, I believe. And if ever, you never know, Fort Knox ever becomes available to the public so that the public can actually go and visit it, I'll make sure to make a vlog about it to see the whole experience, For our second place, next location on the map is North Brother Island. Spooky island, very spooky island. Even haunted, I believe. From the 1880s, this New York island was the home of the infamous Riverside Hospital, where people with infectious diseases like the smallpox or tuberculosis were treated and isolated. Typhoid Mary, an Irish cook who caused many typhoid outbreaks in New York, was quarantined here for over 2 decades until her death. Shortly after her passing, the hospital was shut down and later transformed into a drug rehabilitation center. However, rumor has it there was a lot of corruption going on, and many people were actually over there against their own will. And because of all of those reasons, the hospital was finally shut down in 1963. And since then, the island has been abandoned, and today that island is strictly forbidden. No one can get in it actually, and this is to actually preserve the fauna and the flora over there on that island. And they say yes, it's to avoid accidents so that no one actually gets hurt, but you never know what kind of secrets are still hiding on that island. And maybe that might be the true reason that the access is still prohibited for everybody, and hidden it shall stay. Moving on to our third location, which is the Bohemian Grove, and I'm pretty sure that everybody knows about it already, but I'm gonna talk about it in this video. And unless you're one of the most wealthiest American in the country, you can actually never find the Bohemian Grove by yourself, meaning you cannot go to it and assist what's going on out there. I'll talk about what's going on in a sec. The restricted 2,700-acre campground hosts a sort of summer camp for the Bohemian Club, a private organization based in San Francisco that has counted numerous US presidents and celebrities among its members, including Ronald Reagan, George Bush, and Clint Eastwood. The secret society was founded in 1872, and its male-only members meet in the campground. From stories and documentations that you hear here and there on YouTube and other channels, you actually understand that they have multiple activities in a very secluded area, and they have a bunch of ceremonies like the burning of the owl or something like that, which is weird. I don't know what it's supposed to represent exactly, but just to know that the most influential and powerful people in the country are actually meeting together, and then they have an owl that they burn and they are all around them. Feels kind of cult-ish in a way. I don't know about you guys. And to get in, besides being a white male preferably, you need to be formally invited by a member. So you should already know somebody that already goes over there. Or you can wait on the wait list for at least 10 years. You know, your choice. The entrance fee is pretty much $25,000. And once you are accepted, you can enjoy the company of plenty of powerful men spending their days drinking, attending talks, and planning America's future. Literally everybody is screwed. Once those powerful men start to have those meetings or whatever, they actually start on planning on their own agendas, making their own moves, maybe planning for positions in the future and stuff like that. And then they tell you that the deep state doesn't exist. I'm telling you, they're only getting richer and richer and more powerful, and the regular person is only getting more screwed. I'm telling you, if the most powerful people in the country are meeting up for 2 weeks and there's no news, there's no cameras, there's no nothing going on, I am telling you, a lot of planning is going on, and a lot of secretive stuff is also going on.
And it's like, these are the people that used to hang out at this place, and they would put on robes and they would worship an owl god, and they would burn an effigy. And they're playing, and Alex snuck in and made video footage of this shit. And no one's denying that it's real. This really did happen. So they're in with these bankers and former presidents, and they're dressed like druids.
Yes.
And some guy brings over something that it's an effigy that's supposed to be a body, a wrapped up effigy. It's also a bunch of sticks in a blanket, but it's like shaped like a body.
Yeah.
And then they drop it on the fire, and they're all worshiping an owl god.
And from all of that secretive stuff, let's move us to our fourth location, the Coca-Cola Vault. And you gotta know that the Coca-Cola formula has been closely guarded in a vault which is located in Atlanta, Georgia. Coca-Cola's inventor, John Pemberton, created the formula by accident in 1866 in an attempt to create a medicine to ease his morphine addiction after he sustained a wound to the chest during the Battle of Columbus in the American Civil War. The formula would later become a secret ingredient of the soft drink Coca-Cola. It is now kept in a vault at the World Coca-Cola Museum, where visitors can also watch the bottling process. Tourists can actually see the vault at the museum, but nothing more than that. It's said that only 2 secret employees know about the formula and must choose another employee to tell the secret to in case the other one dies. I mean, come on now, I don't think that the secret formula is actually in that vault. I believe that Coca-Cola actually built up that story so that, yes, they build up into their own folklore and make their brand legendary in a way, which totally works. I mean, everybody knows about it. Everybody knows that the Coca-Cola secret formula is hiding somewhere. And to know that it's actually hiding over there in a secret vault, in the museum, in the Coca-Cola Museum and all of that, just adds up to the folklore, a little bit more marketing. Coca-Cola is doing amazing. Moving on to our 5th location, Robins Island. Robins Island is a 435-acre teardrop-shaped private island on Peconic Bay along Long Island, a region known as New York's beautiful beach gateway. And it's actually a Wall Street financier called Louis Bacon that actually owns Robins Island. And he actually bought it to restore it a little bit because of years of neglect. Still undeveloped with only a few small structures, access to Robins Island is not available to tourists, and only those with special arrangements can get to it, especially on special hunting trips which Bacon hosts for his guests on the island. Bacon wants to keep the island in its pristine state and protect it for any man-made damage. The island is also home to a huge population of turtles, oak trees, and native plants. I'm telling you, we gotta preserve our nature for the future, because if we don't preserve that, what are we gonna leave to our kids in the future, you know? Moving on to location number 6. The Granite Mountain Secret Vault in Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah is a very beautiful state. Somewhere in the spectacular natural landscapes of Utah, Salt Lake County is an ultra secure vault belonging to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or the Mormon Church. The Granite Mountain Records Vault lies 600 feet inside the rock of Little Cottonwood Canyon and houses the world's largest collection of genealogy records. And for this reason, no public access is actually allowed in there, and only a few know of the location of the facility. That is a very intriguing story. And I already went to Utah myself, and all I can say, there's a beautiful sight to see over there. And if you're looking to get disconnected from internet and from everything for a little while, I'm telling you, that's the perfect spot for you. Also, if you're into dinosaurs, go for it. There's so much to explore over there. I am telling you. And on that, moving to the next point. Point number 7. And we're moving into our most secretive place in the whole country. Area 51. Ooh, spooky. The top secret US Air Force facility drew attention during its Cold War era aircraft testing and has been at the center of several extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, including that the moon landings were staged and that there's a lab run by aliens. Is Area 51 hiding aliens? I don't know. Is it the developing area for the US Air Force and the most developed and most advanced aircrafts possible? I don't know. Or even better, are the most top American scientists actually all working over there trying to make the most advanced technology ever possible, military-wise? I don't know. No one knows. The enigma surrounding this area is amazingly crazy. Everybody around the world already knows about it, but no one actually knows nothing about it. Like, we only have speculations about it, you know? And the attempts to actually unmask its secrets only grows up with time, you know? In 2019, a Facebook event to storm Area 51 to see them aliens had more than 2 million people marked as ready to attend, including a lot of celebrities as well. While the event was meant as a joke, a significant crowd actually showed up and made a festival out of it. That's the power of attraction that the Area 51 actually has. And I remember that day when a whole lot of people actually showed up to the front area of the Area 51. And basically, Area 51, you gotta know, it is protected by a whole lot of systems. There are like military everywhere, police, cameras, literally every kind of security you can think of, they have, and more. And basically on that day, people actually showed up to the front of the Area 51 and started doing the Naruto run, you know, like this. I mean, people were nuts. And yes, they were actually trying to get in, but as soon as they saw the military and they saw that the government was actually ready to do something about it if one of them trespassed or something, everything slowed down at the end of the day. Unsurprisingly, access to Area 51 is not allowed. It's heavily guarded by camo dudes, as people call them. Area 51 is equipped with high technology like motion detectors and surveillance cameras to notify the guards for any movements outside the perimeters, such as approaching vehicles and people. Now, with all of that security that they have, if you think you can make it, make sure to take a camera with you and to film the whole experience. And then, please, put it online so that everybody can see it. On that note, guys, thank you for staying until the end of the video. Hopefully this was useful to you in some sort of way. And if you're looking for a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know also in the comments down below which location you did know about or you didn't know about. Let me know. On that note, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy out.